Hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Under the Veil podcast. I'm your host, Helena, and thank you for joining me on my first episode. I started this podcast because there were plenty of couples and brides and grooms who had questions about where and how to start with wedding planning. As a wedding vendor and also a previous bride myself, I thought, why not start a podcast to help all y'all with some tips and tricks? What do you look out for? Things of that sort. And this is meant to be fun, lighthearted, and again, everything under the veil, all the secrets of the wedding industry. I just wanted to start out by giving a quick introduction of myself. Again, I mentioned my name is Helena. I am a full-time wedding photographer, and I actually used to work in 9 to 5. I was in the tech industry as a sales engineer. For those of you who don't know what a sales engineer is, which is honestly, no one knows what it is. It is a technical counterpart to a sales rep. So yes, I was on the sales team and sales calls, and just kind of like photography, it is a bit social, but also technical. And I think that's what I really love about it. So as a sales engineer, I had to have my sales skills, but also have that technical side that really challenged and pushed me. And I feel the same with wedding photography, which is why, you know, when the opportunity came, honestly, so that was back in 2021. I've been doing photography on the side for quite some time. So I've been in the industry for about 5 years now. But in 2021, January, I was working at Lyft Corporate. And guess what? No one was taking Lyfts during COVID. So what happened was there was an opportunity where, you know, they said, hey, you could either switch teams or you could take a severance, and talk to my partner about it. And he was so supportive and saying, you know, when are you ever going to get paid to try what you really love? And honestly, I moved back home at the time. So we were able to, you know, have a little bit of a cushion. So that was it. I said, you know what? Screw it. Let's just try it. We'll sink or swim, right? So I went full time during the pandemic, and you know, it's been one of the most life-changing decisions of my life. And here I am now creating my own podcast. Like, I would never in a million years have thought this was going to happen if, you know, I was still working at tech. So that's a little bit of backstory for me. But essentially, you know, I truly love capturing these moments for my couples, and being a part of their love story is really, really meaningful. For me, when I photograph, I love just being in the moment with my couple, but also having that connection. It's super, super real. So that's a little bit about me and my background. I am a Sony shooter, for those of you who care about gear. Sony over Canon. Oops. Am I going to get some backlash for that? I don't know. You guys tell me. I do love Fujifilm though. So for my travel camera, I do have my Fujifilm X100V for those, again, camera nerds. But otherwise, I am shooting full frame on Sony A7 IVs. And all my G Master lenses, which I absolutely love and adore. But yeah, that's kind of a little bit about what I like to shoot on. And, you know, for this podcast, I want to bring on a lot of guests for you guys, essentially having, you know, other wedding photographers kind of explain their experiences, or maybe some fun stories they have. I already have some people in the queue, and I'm so excited to bring them on. But in addition, maybe add some education in here. So for those photographers who are listening, have some education. Also want to bring in some brides too, and I want to understand their process. And I have one guest speaker who is coming, and she has planned a destination wedding across the world. So I want to hear a little bit more about that for all you brides who are planning a destination wedding. You know, let me know. Also, message me on Instagram. This is not a shameless plug, but at Helena Wong Photography, if you have any requests on things that you want me to talk about, wedding related or photography related, feel free to reach out. I'm always looking for ideas. In terms of wedding vendors too, I also want to bring on each and every single one, whether it's a hair and makeup artist, a DJ, you know, what should you be looking for when you're picking out your planners, venues, things of that sort. So we'll get kind of some inside tips on what they expect. But anyways, thank you again. This is just going to be a quick episode just as an intro of what the purpose of this podcast is. And I'm so excited to share what I have in store for y'all. All right. I'll see you next time.